Wait, before you skip, listen to this for just a moment. Because your cat already knows you love them, just not in the way you think. They don't understand "I love you" the way people do. They feel it in the rhythm of your footsteps, the warmth of your voice, the patience in your hands. Every time you blink slowly or move gently around them, they feel safe. And safety, to a cat, is love. You've been saying "I love you" to your cat in 1,000 tiny ways, maybe without even realizing it. In the quiet mornings, in the still moments you share. And today, you'll learn 10 more ways to say it in the language your cat understands best. What if I told you your cat already feels your love? You just need to speak their language. A language made of safety, respect, and quiet moments that ask for nothing in return. In this video, you'll discover 10 simple ways to say "I love you" and have your cat truly feel it. Dove. Because when love is spoken softly, they always hear it. Number 1. Slow blink. The silent "I love you." There's a kind of love that doesn't need words, only eyes that meet and soften. When your cat looks at you, then slowly blinks, they're telling you, "I trust you with my life." To a cat, closing their eyes means vulnerability because in the wild, that would mean danger. But with you, they feel safe enough to rest, even for that one sacred second. So when you blink back, you're speaking their language, calm, patient, full of peace. It's a conversation without sound, a quiet exchange of safety. Do it gently, without rush, and you'll see it happen again. That slow blink of connection. In that blink, love lives. Not in noise, not in effort, just presence, two souls saying, "I see you. I'm safe with you." Number 2. Gentle voice, speaking in warmth and rhythm. Your cat doesn't understand your words, but they understand your music. Every tone, every sigh, every laugh tells them what kind of world they're in. When you speak softly, your cat's ears turn toward you, not to decode your sentences, but to feel your emotion. They know when you're calm, and they breathe easier because of it. You don't need perfect phrases, you just need tenderness. Say their name like it's something sacred because to them it is. Your voice becomes their comfort, the sound of safety echoing through their day. Even when you're talking to someone else, if your tone stays gentle, your cat feels it. To them, your voice isn't noise, it's home. Number 3. Respecting their space, letting love breathe. Love isn't about holding on tight. It's about letting go just enough. When your cat walks away, they're not rejecting you. They're breathing. They're trusting that you'll still be there when they return. By giving them space, you teach them freedom inside love, a kind of connection that doesn't suffocate. If you let them choose when to come close, they'll come closer than ever. Because to a cat, love grows in stillness, not control. Every time you pause your hand before reaching, or stop when they've had enough, you say, "I respect you." And that simple respect becomes the foundation of everything they give you in return. Cats don't love because they're told to, they love because they choose to. Give them room to choose you again and again. Number 4. Play. The joy of connection through movement. Play isn't just fun, it's love in motion. When your cat chases a feather, bats out a toy, or pounces into your laugh, they're not just hunting. They're sharing joy. It's how they connect, wild heart to wild heart. Through play, you become part of their world, quick, curious, alive. And when you let them win, when you cheer softly for their catch, they feel pride and belonging. You tell them, "Your instincts are beautiful. I see who you are." Playtime is a dance of trust, your movement answering theirs. It's one of the few times love feels visible, a flutter of motion, a spark of shared life. So pick up the toy, follow their rhythm, and let the joy between you speak louder than words ever could. Number 5. Grooming moments, brushing as bonding. When your hands move gently through your cat's fur, you're not just grooming, you're loving. Each stroke carries calm, warmth, and care. Cats groom the ones they love because it's their way of saying, "You're part of my family." So when you brush them, you mirror that same ancient language of trust. Maybe they'll close their eyes, lean in, or start to purr. That's their way of saying, "I feel safe." Your touch becomes more than maintenance, it's a ritual. Even if they walk away halfway through, it's okay. The message was received. Love, in its truest form, is often found in the small, patient moments, a comb through tangled fur, a pause, a sigh. And when you care for them like that, they know you're not just their person. You're their peace. Number 6. Shared stillness, sitting together in quiet peace. Some of the strongest I love yous are silent. When your cat sits near you, not asking, not moving, that's their way of saying, I belong here. They don't always need play or talk. Sometimes they just need your quiet company. The gentle sound of your breathing, the soft hum of home, it all tells them everything's okay. Sit beside them in those small, wordless moments. Let this stillness stretch. There's no need to fill it. Love already has. Because when a cat chooses to rest beside you, that's sacred trust. You've become their calm place in a loud world. And in that silence, you're both speaking the same truth. I feel safe with you. Number 7. Offering comfort, being near during fear or storms. When fear comes, thunder, fireworks, a sudden noise, your cat looks for what doesn't move. They listen for your voice, your footsteps, the steady heartbeat of your calm. If they hide, don't chase. Just be near. Speak softly. Sit close enough that they can sense your stillness. Because love doesn't always mean fixing things. Sometimes it means being the quiet in someone else's storm. Your cat learns safety not from silence, but from you staying steady. Later, when the thunder stops, they'll return to you, a little braver, a little closer. That's love's work, not to erase fear, but to remind them they're never alone in it. Number 8. Consistent routines, how predictability builds love. Cats love patterns, not because they're boring, but because patterns mean peace. When they know what to expect, they can finally rest. Every time you feed them at the same hour, open the blinds at the same time, or whisper their name before bed, you're saying, the world is safe.
To you, it's routine.
To them, it's devotion. They trust your consistency more than they trust anything else. It tells them you'll come back, that life won't suddenly change. And in that rhythm, their heart settles. Love, for a cat, isn't always excitement. It's the soft hum of predictability. You become their anchor, their sense of time and trust. So keep showing up, quietly, consistently, and watch how deeply they bloom in that peace. Number 9. Soft touches, the meaning in gentle contact. Touch is a language. And in your cat's world, it's sacred. A head bump, a brush against your leg, a small paw resting near your hand, all are quiet declarations of affection. When you touch back gently, no rush, no grab, you speak back in the same tender tone. Every stroke of your hand tells them, you're loved, you're safe. It's not about how long you pet, but how softly you do it. Gentleness is remembered. It stays in their body like warmth after sunlight. And when they close their eyes, purring, it means they've let go, completely, safely, into your care. That's what love feels like to them. Not pressure, but peace. Touch, done right, becomes trust made visible. Number 10. Simply being there, presence, as the deepest form of love. Love, at its quietest, is presence. No toys, no food, no sound, just you existing in their world. Cats are masters of silence, and they feel the energy of those who share it with them. When you stay near, reading, working, thinking, and they choose to stay too, something sacred happens. They match your stillness, your rhythm. You don't even have to look at them. They just know. Because love isn't always about doing, sometimes it's about being. You've become part of their quiet, part of their everyday heartbeat. And that's all they ever wanted, not performance, not perfection, just you. Simply being there is how your cat feels most loved. Love doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes it's the softest thing in the room, a slow breath, a shared glance, the weight of quiet understanding. Your cat doesn't measure love in words or gifts. They feel it in patience, in the way you wait for them to come close, in the way your hands move slowly and your heart stays still. Love, to them, is like sunlight. It doesn't shout. It doesn't rush. It just is. Always there, wrapping around them in warmth they may not name, but always trust. You've been loving your cat in their language all along, maybe without even knowing it. So when they blink at you, when they curl by your side in the calm of the afternoon, know that they're saying it back, in silence, in stillness, in the only way that truly matters. Because to your cat, you are home. Which of these ways do you already share with your cat? Or which one will you try first? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to read about it. And if this video warmed your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay for more quiet lessons about the secret hearts of cats.